Hey guys, this is day 159 of startup. So I got to know of another idea that is apparently selling like hotcakes in the same conversational AI space, technological space where I'm working, and I am planning a kind of switch to this idea to get a good early traction and a faster start. So I started exploring this further. Now I'm still at an early exploration stage, but it is already making me realize that everything looks so good from far, but as soon as you start to dip your toes inside, it starts to show its true colors and complexities. So as a first step, we reached out to some of the companies, some of the startups that are working in that space, and got some insider information from the people who are inside these companies. And it seems like it has been, for some of the companies it had been a good start, but they have also been suffering recently with the performance, that the customers haven't been very happy with the results of the AI. But of course this was a slightly different use case to the one that we are really planning to do, but it starts to give the hint that it's not that easy. So as we were running into these doubts, it got me to think on a more general level. Like it is in theory a good idea to ride the waves. We say that, oh, usually it's so hard to push yourself, propel yourself, but if there's a wave coming along that can take you quite far, and this is what a startup should be based on. So a lot of people are trying to ride the different kinds of AI waves. So let's, for example, take the wave of email personalization, that AI tools which can generate large number of personalized emails for bulk sending. Now this is a good idea, definitely a lot of potential there, and I can imagine like in future everybody will be using some sort of AI for doing this, and it won't be hard for me to believe if people claim that this kind of solution is currently selling like hotcakes. So there's this wave clearly, and if you can build something there, that I'm pretty sure that you can get some initial traction. But the problem is that there's already a lot of people who have an early start on this, riding this wave. Now if someone starts now, then it will take some time to at least to build the product, that will take some time to understand who to sell, how to reach them, who will be the decision maker there, what will be the messaging, what will be the sequence of steps, what will be the opening, what will be the closing, what is a sales cycle look like. And it, there's so many variables that are hidden inside a business model that is not known publicly, that it will take quite some time, maybe 5 to 6 months to boot up a new company, or maybe longer, maybe a year or so. But the question is, will the wave still be there after a year? Maybe there's a down cycle of AI hype. Maybe already this so many companies cropping up, they capture the whole or a big portion of the market, big portion of the easily available market, and now they're harder customers to get. Or what happens after the wave dies? Like, will or the wave starts to slow down, will these earlier competitors, the bigger competitors, take up my market share that we already captured? Will, or will customers stay loyal? So so many questions pop up. So yeah, there definitely with a wave, you can, in the overall graph of the startup, you can get a small steep upward slope. But how long will that slope last? How far will it take you? And will it be, there be a downward slope back into reality? And this everything, all of this is making me rethink. I will definitely explore this further, but there's definitely a thought around whether we really need to care about these waves, or just continue working on what really excites us. If there's wave somewhere along there, perfectly aligned, it will propel us for a while. If it is not there, then it will not. Also, I think the people who really benefit the most from the wave are the people who were already in that space from much before. For whatever reason, I believe it was their passion for that particular space, and it's the luck is not really that they got into the wave at some point, but more like their passion aligned with that incoming of that wave in future. again, similar thing happened with the people who studied maths or physics. They were not the highest paid people in the industry in the world, but with the AI industry going up, suddenly they caught up the wave and now they are earning millions of dollars a year. Or again, like Nvidia, it made its CUDA. You might have heard of this thing, CUDA, CUDA, and they made it meticulously for tens of years for different use cases. And suddenly, with the AI rising, and because only Nvidia had this, they caught up the wave. So now people who are planning probably to do the same will take up some time to be at that level, and God knows whether they will benefit or not.